I've got my dearest friend, Afzal Gill here, who wants to reenact a story of the days of Kumite at Portland Road Dojo, which was if you ever trained there, you'd know what I mean, what Portland Road meant. So here we go, have a listen to the story.
And for those of you who don't know what Kumite is, it's sparring.
So one night, Paul and I were sparring, and
Heavyweight gi.
And I had a heavyweight gi on, so I was always picked on by him because he used to throw me around, and all the demonstrations were done on me, not gently, properly. And when Paul used to say, right, we're going to do sparring, everyone used to look down because you daren't look at him, and once you crossed his eyes, yeah, you with me, you over there, you over there. Unfortunately, I didn't avert my eyes, and after you're with me. So Paul and I ended up sparring. Anyway, it went on for a while until I started bleeding, so I just stopped. So he picked me up off the floor, threw me around a little bit more, slapped me a bit more, and I thought, huh? Is this real? But the lesson of it all was that in a real fight situation, just because you've got a little bit of blood, you don't just give up. You've got to carry on because you're the one who's going to get hurt. And that's a lesson I've never ever forgotten. You know, and I always remember it. My heavy duty gi with blood on it. Thank you, Paul. Lesson learned.
What a story, eh?
Yeah.
I got a few of them.
You got another one, have
Yeah,
you?
I got a brilliant one.
Go on, let's have it.
So him, George Andrews. So we turn up at Portland Road. Right, we're just going to warm up. Okay, we're going to run to Port Meadow. Everyone, bare feet, Port Meadow. So we run there. Oh, by the way, actually, no, we're going to the Trout. So go to the Trout. Right, in the water, everybody. We're going to practice kicks in the water. Run back to the dojo, and then start training. That was the warm up.
And that was a 3-hour session.
Yeah, that was, it was brutal.
With 3-hour sessions, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
They used to go Sensei. I went, what? It's 20 to 11.
Yeah.
I said, so what? You're not paying for it. 10 more minutes. And what do we hear, Af?
Last orders.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, across the road.
Last orders
King's
at the
Arms.
bar. Used to just come straight to attention, bow, run.
Yeah,
So go straight in the pub, order a pint of lager, drink it, and then sit there, slowly enjoy the second one, and have a great conversation.
He used to tell us about this at Glanville Road, and things like running over gravel barefoot and stuff. Yeah. And I was just thinking, I'm really glad we don't do that anymore because running absolutely wrecks my asthma.
I mean, those days we watched, you know, when the film Kung Fu came out, and they used to punch gravel, stones, sand, and so on and so on. Really I'm sure he was reenacting that. Right, you know, punch this stone.
Do you remember Friday night?
Kick this tree.
Friday night at the cinema in Magdalen Road.
Yes. Yeah.
We used to have Kung Fu night, Friday night, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was full of Chinese waiters. They used to get all excited, and it was brilliant.
It was fantastic, yeah.
One-arm boxer and all the rest of it. 4 real friends. Loads of martial arts movies.
Yeah.
Manny, you said doing it gently earlier, and that's the phrase he'd come out with all the time after a demonstration. I'm only doing it